What if I told you that some AI startups making thousands of dollars per month are building just few weekends and all they are doing is wrapping someone else's AI? Are AI wrappers genuine business idea or the biggest scam in tech world right now? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Sarthak, and if you have been anywhere near AI Twitter, startup, YouTube or product launches lately, you have probably heard this term everywhere. AI wrappers. Some people say they are the fastest way to build an AI startup. Others says they are lazy products that are doomed to die. So in this video, we'll break down what are AI wrappers, real examples making money, some succeed and others fail, and whether building one in 2026 is worth it or not. Let's get into it. So let's start simple. An AI wrapper is basically an app that is used to make a product built on top of an existing AI model. Instead of building an AI from scratch, you take something powerful like OpenAI's models, ChatGPT, or like Claude models. So where you have a clean interface, a specific window, or a niche use cases. Think of it like you are not building the engine, you are building the car, the dashboard, and the driving experience because the engine is already there. The AI does the heavy lifting. Your product makes it usable, faster, and more valuable for every specific audience. So, the question arises, why did AI wrappers suddenly explode? There are three big reasons for it. First is APIs. Anyone can now plug into models like OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google's Gemini. And second is speed. You can build a working MVP in just few days, not in months, not in years, just in few days. And third is non-technical. A founder does not need to be from technical background. You don't need a PhD in machine learning AI anymore. A good idea with a good UX can break raw AI power. That's why we suddenly saw hundreds of AI tools launching every week. And that's what fascinates us. And now guys, is the time for real life examples. You have probably seen tools like create resumes, design social media ads, or generate AI headshots. Most of these aren't building new AI models. They are wrapping the existing ones. For example, let's see this. They focus on one problem, one audience, and one workflow. And guess what? People pay for convenience, not raw intelligence. So are AI wrappers just the thin wrappers? Now here's the controversy that comes in. Critics says this is just a fancy UI on the top of ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude's Anthropic. The big AI companies will kill these tools in few days. They are no real moat. And honestly, sometimes they are right. A bad AI wrapper adds no value, has generic prompts, and can be replaced by single ChatGPT prompt. But a good AI wrapper, that's where the difference arrives. They are deeply understands their own niche. They saves the real time and they automate the boring steps that we all are bored about and that they fit into existing workflows. So here's the point. The difference isn't in the AI part. The difference is the product thinking part. Because now everyone can use any AI and make any product. The question lies in the product thinking. So now, if you are one of those who are thinking of building one, here's the right approach to go about it. Step 1. Pick a painful problem. Not AI that writes text. That's too broad. Step 2. Narrow the audience. Lawyers, recruiters, founders, or real estate agents. Step 3. Build workflows, not prompts. Multiple steps, memory, custom outputs. Step 4. Make it stupidly easy. So the user should not have to think. And that's how wrappers turn into real products. So, if you are building or thinking about building an AI wrapper, remember this thing. Don't compare on AI. Compare on experience, focus, and execution. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.